I'm scared for my life. Wait, okay, I have to hold it like this.
You hold it upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Just hold like this. So.
Wait, how strong do you do this thing? I don't know. I'm very scared.
This is the last corn. And I'm about to shred it. I'm about to shred it. So watch me do it the way it's done back home. 1, 2. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If you are new, we are just saying welcome. Thank you for stopping by. But if you are old, if you're a subscriber, thank you for always staying with us. So today we thought of an interesting video. As you can see in front of us, we have something really interesting. You know, now this is the season. It's the corn season. And we thought of making something really interesting. So if you're from Cameroon, you might have a rough idea of what I want to make. Probably you might be thinking, oh, koki corn or corn chaff. But I will tell you something. If someone should ask you, like, you're from Cameroon, you've been living in Cameroon all your life, what is the one menu that you can term a vegetarian meal? Like, what do you know about vegetarian meals in Cameroon? I bet you that most of you didn't know that koki corn is purely vegetarian. So today we are about to make that special delicacy in Cameroon. All you just need corn, you need oil, palm oil for that matter, you need your corn starch, and you need your baby spinach, and then you're done. Yeah. How easy is that? So usually in Cameroon, people have to wait for, you know, the rainy season. Like now, we have excess of corn. People have to wait for that long to get to eat koki corn, because then there is this scarcity of corn in the dry season. But here in Europe or in America or wherever you are, you might have corn all year round, although it might be a little bit expensive in the winter for us. But now it's really cheap. So each time there is an excess of corn, we like to rush and make koki corn and enjoy. So initially they didn't know about koki corn, and I'd never ever cooked koki corn before, because I thought like, oh, what a stress. Because usually the corn here is not like the type we have in Cameroon, you see. For us, we term this one like premature, like it's not really ripe, it's not ready for consumption. But this is what we have here, so we just deal with what we have. So usually I didn't like really cook koki corn because I thought it was a whole hassle, it was a whole stress to cook koki corn. But then I have my girlfriend in Germany. She used to tell me, oh, we're cooking koki corn, we're making koki corn. I was like, okay, how do you do it? I need to get that. And the day I tried it, everyone loved it. Like, it was finger licking. Kayla, Jace, Pearl, Isha, the whole Forbes farm crew just fell in love with koki corn the first day they ate it. And they were like, Mommy, why didn't you make this all along? I was like, yeah, I didn't know that you guys were going to like it. So today, let's jump into the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, please, to this channel. Like and subscribe, comment and share. That's all we're asking. Please help us grow. We're going to start by removing the corn husk. And then after we are going to we're removing both the husk and the silk, these things. I really hate them. And then after, I like to wash the corn so I can remove all the silk. Even though some people say it's medicinal, but I'm not into that right now. I'm not cooking Chinese medicine. I'm making Cameroon koki corn. So I would like to wash off the silk before proceeding to the shredding. Here they don't joke with koki corn, you know, they don't joke. When it's koki corn, people will go to sleep and they will wake up in the night to remind you, mommy, please
save some koki corn for me. That's Jace.
Did you save some? Jace will be like, mommy, please, did you save some koki corn for me? Did you save some koki corn for me? Blah blah blah. Now it's time to cook it.
Yes.
So you know, I grew up in a home where we had excess of farm products. Like my mom was a farmer. Corn, things like corn and you know a lot of other food crops, we never bought them. We just cultivated ours. Yep. So that's the advantage that we had growing up. That we know how to do a lot of these things. But these ones I bought them really cheap. Here in Copenhagen, like during the winter season, corn is very expensive. But right now that is summer, you can get it really cheap. So I wish I had some plum. You guys know plum and corn. Yeah, you think it's disgusting, for me it's not. I wish I had some plum. And you know, you see me, look at my stomach. I already ate like, how many did I eat? 4. I already ate about 4 corn because I will boil some of it. I'm a fan of corn. I eat corn any style. Me, I really don't like to eat koki corn the same day. I like it to set. That is, I like to make it today, cook it today, and eat it the next day.
Want to marry Bakwere woman? Prepare. You must to prepare. Prepare to eat Ambusa. Prepare. If you want to marry Duwala woman? Prepare. You got to prepare. Prepare to eat me on the prepare. If you want to marry Yawunde woman? Prepare. You got to prepare.
So guys, we are done removing the corn husk, but because there are still a few silk left, not a few, a lot of silk left, these things. You don't want to have this in your koki corn, so we need to wash that out. So you can see Kela is already washing them out. Like I will be doing, we're going to do some division of labor here. Can I wait? We're going to do some division of labor here. I'm going to take out the silk, and then Kela is going to rinse whatever she can rinse, and we'll see how much of the silk we can get out.
Prepare to eat a ball of prepare. If you want to marry Baminda woman, prepare. You got to prepare.
We're listening to El Chic Echeno, the legendary El Chic Echeno, aka Amumba. Master, we might not like the culture, so.
If you want to marry Basa woman, prepare. You got to prepare. Prepare to eat bongo chobi. Prepare. Even if you want to marry my country woman, prepare. You got to prepare. Prepare. No, today is not prepare. That is how it is. Anywhere you go to marry a woman, it is the same enjoyment and the same trouble. Anywhere you go,
corn has been thoroughly washed by Kayla. It's time to shred the corn kernel. The corn to be shredding the corn like this. We don't have a shredder, we don't have a cutter. So we're just going to do it manually like we did it in Cameroon. Make sure you shred the kernel and the juice.
Where you go, it is the same enjoyment and the same trouble. A woman is a woman, a woman is a woman, no matter the tribe.
That's corn, and I'm about to shred it. I'm about to shred it. So watch me do it the way it's done back home. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the last one. It's going. One more. Ta-da! Okay, let's stop it. Just finish shredding the corn. That is it. Moving on to the next stage, which is grinding. So what we did back home is you don't want to grind it like you don't want it so fine. If you understand what I mean, you want it a little bit coarse. You want to feel some grain of corn. Blender is really good and really sharp. I hope I'm able to do that setting. So I might just try the pause button to see if I'm able to get that. I don't want it so smooth. Yeah, it's working. Exactly. So I'm just using the pause button of the blender. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll show you later what it looks like.
If you want to marry a woman, prepare. You got to prepare. Prepare to eat bongo chubby, prepare. Even if you want to marry my country woman, prepare. You got to prepare. Prepare. No, today is the prepare. That is how it is. Anywhere you go to marry.
Because not everyone here eats chili, like the habanero pepper. I can't eat without it, so I need it in everything I eat. So I'll just do like half with and without. So everyone gets to eat, because I don't want a situation where some people wouldn't want to eat because it's too spicy, blah blah blah, nah. So I'm going to too much. So I have my Maggi cube, like seasoning cube, ready because I'm so skeptical how it's going to feel. So Kayla is going to pound that. Yeah, please pound that. And maybe we should also pound the salt. No, we don't need to. I'm just adding some salt. Some salt. You want to be very careful. Okay, like I said before, this corn is not really mature like the ones we have in Cameroon. Like, they're not really ready. They're not ready for harvest. I mean, in Cameroon. So it might give a very, very raw texture. So I usually add cornstarch, like to make up for the part that is not yet ready. I add a little bit of cornstarch to make it hold together, like you know when you do pudding, you want it to hold together. So I'm going to add a little bit of cornstarch, extra cornstarch. It's hard to tell exactly how much cornstarch I add, but I just go by instinct. My mom never used to measure when she cooks. She just measure it offhand, and everything worked so fine. So that's exactly the method that I've adopted. I usually don't measure except I'm making something really, really European. Then I like to measure, but this one I might not be able to tell you exactly how much cornstarch I'm adding. Oh, sorry, that's part of cooking. The corn is really fresh and really soft, and you don't want the koki to be too soft. You don't want it too hard either. So you just want it something really, really soft and juicy. Something edible, manageable. swallowable. Okay, sorry. So I just go by my instincts, and I'm going to know how much I've added when it's done. This cornstarch is about 400 grams. Yeah, I think I will need all of this. All of these. This was a lot of corn. A lot of fresh corn. This is the African way of cooking. I'll just go ahead and add my Maggi. I'm a Maggi fan, you know. I want it very tasty. I don't want something that tastes like mba. So add some oil to it. Some palm oil. This is CDC. Cameroon CDC. Or your seasoning cube. I've put my salt and oil, basically just that.
Now it's time for that.
And now can I put the spinach? So now we'll just put in the spinach.
A woman, it's the same enjoyment and the same trouble. Anywhere you go.
I already have water boiling in the pot. I'm going to put these 4 cups in the pot at the bottom. I'm going to lay it on the at the bottom of the pot. In case the pot burns or the water dries without me noticing, or the water dries off without me noticing, then these cups start burning before my cookie. This is just what we used to do when we were young, or this is how we used to do it at home. So I'm going to lay this. Can I lay this at the bottom of the pot, please? Yes. Perfect. I have that. I have my special motto, like, don't take this away from me. That is my life. At the final stage right now, everyone is sleeping. So this coffee can, we are going to eat it tomorrow. And that's when it tastes best. Trust me when I say coffee can tastes best the next day. You can translate it to pidgin if you want to. Stale coffee corn or sleeping coffee corn tastes best the next day. So me and my girl will stay here. Everyone is sleeping. That's not fair. That we get to do all the work and they get to do the eating. So that, something like that. Something like that.
Go anywhere you go. It is the same enjoyment and the same trouble. A woman is a woman. A woman is a woman. No matter the tribe, no matter the color, she can do and she can undo. If you want to marry Bamenda woman, prepare. You got to prepare. Prepare to eat a chew. Prepare. If you want to marry my country woman, prepare. You got to prepare. Prepare. No crazy. Prepare. If you want to marry Yawande woman, prepare. You got to prepare. Prepare to eat bubble. Prepare. If you want to climb up to the mountain, prepare. You got to prepare. Prepare to drink in it. Hey Africa, hey Africa, hey Africa, African tradition. Hey Africa, hey Africa, hey Africa, African tradition. If you want to marry Bakere woman, prepare. You got to prepare.
Yeah, it's chili, so I don't want the stress of people not eating because they think it's a little bit too spicy. So I put my chili at the end. I still have a good quantity left. Quite a lot. I like it hot. Hot koki go. So I shade it with rubber bands.
Now the last one, pepper in it. And after that, just put in the pot and wait for like 45 minutes. Especially. So guys, we have cooked the koki corn for about 45 45 minutes, I think, and now it's 8 hours later because we like it when it's a little bit. We don't like it like really exactly when it's cooked because then it's a little bit soft still. So with the koki corn, you can decide to eat it as it is because it's very vegetarian, it's very healthy, or you can add some protein on the side or anything you want actually. And in our case, we have some chicken soup or chicken sauce that we're gonna put together with the koki corn. So let's open it and it's time for the taste test. The oil in koki corn, sometimes it can be bad. It's not good quality, then you're going to see that the koki corn is really sticking to the foil paper. But when it looks like this, if your koki corn looks like this, then you are set to go. But you don't want it looking like really big chunks everywhere on the foil paper and there's like nothing in the middle. This is how koki corn is supposed to look like. You see that it's a little bit glossy. You don't want it to look dry. You want it to look a little bit glossy, and that's when you know that it's going to be very juicy. Our very first video, when we here was asking questions, one of the questions were, what meal no one can make like your mom? And what everybody yelled at was koki corn. And
yeah, I asked, it is so juicy. Yeah, let's stop that. Everything. So as you can see, we have some chicken sauce to the side to go with this delicious vegetarian meal from Cameroon called koki corn, or you can call it koki pudding. So Kela and myself, we are going to devour this koki corn because she's very eager. She can't wait. Because I remember what.
Oh my god. I have no words.
What?
But then I hope we can cry. Don't forget to hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that you always get notified when we upload a new video and you will be the first person to see it.
Now the time for job. Any man ready? Do well a woman no. Job me under. Ya wunde woman no. So bolo. Basa woman. Bongo chobi. Bamenda woman no. So achu. Yoruba. You go chop amala. Hey. Hausa. Tukulu. Yes. Mapere woman no. Not man ambusa.